What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. You have fantasy trauma. Looking at Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, a few other podcasts actually after that, and just some clips of men and women interacting online. And you keep seeing this fantasy trauma. Oh, when I was a kid, my mama got treated bad. Oh, my grandmama got treated bad. Because, when I was a kid, a man stepped on my toe, outside of Toys R Us, and I was done with men. When I was a kid, a little boy knocked my ice cream over, and I knew from that moment that I would never ever submit or be a wife to a man. Yep, because I was 5 and he was 6, and never will a man ever knock my ice cream over. It's like, okay, this is what we doing. And what's interesting about it, I've had these conversations, in my own life. The one that stands out the most at the particular time is a friend of mine said she wasn't going to get married because she didn't like her mother and her stepdad's relationship. So that's when she made the decision that she would never get married to a man. Now, the to a man part always bugs me, but she's not one of the people that's on both sides of the fence, if you know what I mean. But you talk to women, and it's a man and to a man and with a man, and I'm never going to do that with a man. And this is why, we got to call your BS, because it's funny how much trauma you witnessed. You witnessed it. You were just there as a kid. But ironically, you never witnessed the things your mother did, which kind of plays into the ideology, since you're so stuck in this fantasy trauma, or it could have been real trauma, but the way you play it out in your mind, that something happened at 5, at 10, at 15, at 17. Now you're, 25, 30, 35, 40, and you're acting this out on a daily basis, because every time you interact with a man, somehow you just go through a wormhole of time and wind up at this trauma-filled incident when you were a preteen or adolescent. Hey, let's go out on a date. I see what my daddy did to my mama. No, because you a man. It's like, oh, okay. So here's the thing. What about the trauma that what about your abusive tendencies? Because obviously you didn't see your mother's abusive tendencies. Obviously you didn't see your grandmother's abusive tendency. Obviously you thought every time Nate did something, it was a reaction to the big, bad, evil old man. So obviously when you're out here, being bad. And the reason why I brought up the Fresh and Fit thing was because it wasn't that the ladies were completely out of pocket. That's the issue. And just like the thing with Kevin Samuels, it's not that the ladies are completely out of pocket. It's that they play stupid, and they are stupid, and sometimes they really don't know. But I'm going to go with playing stupid and being stupid. They have to ask the question, well, what did I do? Well, let's have this conversation. Well, we're going to have this conversation. What I'm trying to say, what you trying to say? So the thing, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Look, if I can't finish this, what you mean you can't finish this? I'm trying to let you talk. See, what I was trying to say was, during the conversation, well, why don't you get to it? What you trying to say? You know what? Get out of my face. What did I do? What's going on? Why you can't talk to me? Why we can't talk right now? It's like, oh, okay. All right, this is what we doing. Yeah. What did she do wrong? But she wasn't doing anything. I don't see it. And then y'all don't see how this correlates when people will make fun of the young brothers who get locked up. My baby didn't do nothing. What's going on? That's my brother. That's my brother. Y'all can't do that. Don't do that. Because you just completely just skip over what you're doing to another person. You just completely skipping over your bad etiquette. Your bad manners. Your disrespectful norms. You know, somebody had to tell you that was wrong. That was a problem. Okay, you right. Okay, you right. So people got to keep telling you that. But because somewhere in your mind, you go back to your fantasy trauma and your mama got cussed out when you was 8. So this is why you cutting off everybody in the conversation. You're not really having, this is why you get to disrespect everybody you talking to, especially a man. And then you get 2, 3, 4 women sitting there telling girl. It's like, okay, all right, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. And then when people say, I'm out of here, I ain't got time for this. You gotta leave my house. You need to call the cops. You can't make me leave. Wait. Okay, so you want to hit people, but then if you got your teeth knocked down your throat, as a man. See, a lot of y'all want to talk all this caring stuff, but y'all are caring. Make no mistakes about it. Y'all are caring too. You know, Karen, Keisha, whatever you want to call yourself. You caring. You know, you doing just like these people out here who, what are you doing in my neighborhood? I'm getting my camera. I'm calling the police on you. Y'all the same way. Y'all going bothering people, messing up the whole vibe since you so concerned about energy and vibe and chakra and all that other. You just throwing all the good vibes in the trash. And then when people say, why are you doing this? Because when I was 9 years old, Snoop Dogg came to my house and kicked over my little brother Fort. That's Baby Boy. That's a movie. No, that's not. The trauma. I can't never listen to Boosie Collins. I'd rather be with you. You go rape me in front of my kid. Like, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. But, so since you're always on the defensive and you're always responding, you have no responsibility for all your negative actions, your abusive actions, for your trifling ways, right? Because the only reason I was cheating on him is because I was traumatized at 9. The only reason I was cussing him out was because I was traumatized at 10. The only reason that I was trying to use this guy because I was traumatized at 13. The only reason. Okay. So you think what you were doing to all these people who weren't around when you were traumatized as a child, what you're doing to them, it doesn't count in life about you being out of pocket. That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Okay. So since it doesn't count, people gonna wash their hands with you. What's the problem? What's the problem with that? No, you need to sit here and talk to me. Why don't you go to therapy? I can't go to therapy. No, you don't want to pay for therapy. You'd rather pay for a hairdo than therapy. You'd rather pay for a purse than therapy. You'd rather pay for some shoes than therapy. Because to have all of this trauma that causes you to get in all these situations with the opposite sex, it's funny how you got money to go on trips. You got money to buy accessories. You got money to eat out. You got money to buy the new phone, but you ain't got money for therapy. You got money to blow child support. You know what? I'm going to get into that one too. I'm going to get into that one. Like, share, subscribe, but die trying. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.